What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Liftoff with the JP Way, and you don't want to miss this flight. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you all 5 tips on how you can prepare before you head to your event as a DJ, and then how to read the crowd once you get there. Because let's be honest, if you have all the skill in the world, I know I do a lot of scratch tutorials, mix tutorials, all of that good stuff. If you build up that skill, but you can't read a crowd and you can't prepare your DJ sets, does it really matter? You know what? It might matter if you're a bedroom DJ, but that's not what we're talking about in today's video. So we're gonna be going over those 5 tips, but before we hop into the first tip, I wanna let you all know that this video is sponsored by TIDAL, and we'll be talking about that later in just a minute. But let's get it started with the first tip. Now, the first thing you're gonna wanna do before you go to your event is reach out to your client. This is whoever hired you, and you're gonna wanna find out what their primary music preference is, or like just get an idea of what they're expecting as far as music wise. And you also wanna know the age of your crowd, because obviously if you have a younger crowd, you're gonna wanna play most likely younger music, or if you have an older crowd, you're gonna wanna dig into some of those crates of older music. So that's step number 1. After you get that info, now you're gonna be in your research phase, which is step number 2. So based on the audience, if you're a beginner DJ, you're gonna be downloading a whole lot of music all of the time. Even if you're an advanced DJ and you've been doing all types of events, you're still always downloading music. I'm sure any DJ can tell you this. Now me, I like to download every single genre. I mean, from rock to country to hip hop to pop to techno to dance to electronic. I like to have everything. So even as a beginner DJ, you wanna kinda have everything just in case, and we'll talk about that later. But more importantly, for your specific event, you want to research music pertaining to your audience and the age group. So if you're DJing somewhere that's like outside of your city or in another state, you definitely, more so another state or somewhere you're not familiar with, you definitely want to have a network of DJs that you can reach out to say, hey, what's popping in your particular state? Step number 3, this is going to be creating your playlist. Now, if you've seen any of my older videos or my recent videos, you know I'm particularly big on creating playlists by vibe. So this could mean literally by early, middle, and late night of your set, especially at like a party or a bar. Your early music could just be stuff that people know, but nothing like too hype, nothing too crazy. In the middle of your set, that's when you want to obviously take it to that next level. Everything that everyone knows, your hype stuff, your bangers, your sing-alongs, all of that music. And then in the last part of your set, you might want to have some hype music, you might want to have some vibey music, like some Genuine, Pony, slow it down a little bit, and then maybe turn it back up. But you can have that early, middle, late, or more so on vibe, you could have like everything separated by feel-good music, and then hype music, and then your salsa or your hustles or your, you know, just vibey type music. So definitely do that based on whatever works for you as far as those different vibes. But I like to do that versus doing like by the year and then just by genre. Now, sometimes I will have a genre at the top of the umbrella, and then lower, I might have hip hop and then hype, slower, rap banger, sing along, all of those different types of things. But in general, that's how I like to do it. So step number 3 is gonna be organizing those playlists for your particular event. Now, one thing that you can do to make this entire process super duper easy as far as getting this music and then easily putting them in playlists, as well as finding playlists that are already made that might be perfect for your event, is downloading something like TIDAL. Literally right now, you can get the 90-day standard or the Family Hi-Fi Plus trial for $3. That's $1 each month for $3. $3 for 3 months. Now with TIDAL, you have access to over 80 million songs. All of this is super high quality. I'm talking about up to 1,411 kilobytes per second. I don't even know if all of you know how high quality that is, but that's like literally crazy high quality. Whether you're driving, whether you're cooking, exercising, wherever you're at with your friends, you will notice the difference between this audio quality. Not only do you have music as well, you also have access to over 350,000 videos as well. This is also completely ad-free, and you can listen to all of this offline. So you can quickly download this and then listen to this. You don't even have to be connected. You can be offline as well. Now within TIDAL, of course, you can create your own playlist. You can find your friend's playlist, your cousin's playlist, your family, whoever has playlists on TIDAL, you have access to those. And not only do you have access to those, they obviously have access to yours, and you also have access to the in-house editorial team's playlists as well. So these are playlists literally created by professionals. So if you're at that wedding where you need a cocktail hour playlist, I'm sure there's plenty of them you can find from there. And if not there, you can find your cousin who's a DJ who also has some music. Or if you're not even DJing, you could just find music from anywhere to just play at your party, your pool party, wherever you're at. There's plenty of playlists for you to play. Also, I know a lot of you really like to support your favorite artists. 10% of all Hi-Fi Plus users, 10% of that money for those monthly subscriptions, that's going to be going to your top listened to artists, your top streaming artists. So you can always see what artists you're listening to the most. You can see what artist is being listened to the most by the globe. You can also see your family, your friends, who they're listening to, and just know in the back of your mind that some of that money that you're paying for those subscriptions, that's going to your favorite artists. Now, all of that is great for all of you music listeners out there, but for my DJs, TIDAL is literally compatible with a lot of different softwares. So whether you're using Serato DJ Pro, whether you're using Virtual DJ, the DJ Pro app, the Juice software, Rekordbox, and many other softwares, you can literally log into your TIDAL account. So all of your music, all of your playlists are going to be right there within your software. And you can stream those songs as if you have them downloaded in your library. So if you wanted to download 1,000 or 2,000 songs, all of those songs will be readily available as soon as you log into your TIDAL account. So go to the link in the description right below, click that link, and sign up for TIDAL today. I promise you it will help no matter if you're doing a wedding, a party, a bar, wherever you're at. Stream TIDAL at your event live and find high quality music at the drop of a dime. You can't beat it. Now let's move on to tip number 4, which is going to be finding songs that are compatible with the songs that the crowd likes. So if you're DJing, you're looking out into the crowd, obviously you're playing music. As you're playing music, you're noticing that the crowd is reacting to certain songs. So when you play that certain song, no matter whatever genre it is, you need to be able to immediately hear that song or know that song and find compatible or similar songs to that song that the crowd will like. Now, one thing to always remember with crowds, you'll never get 100% of people to like every single song that you play. If you do, that's amazing. But the higher you can get to that 100%, the better. You're always gonna have one person or 5 people or 10 people that are like, change the song or play this. Can you play my suggestion? Blah, 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 blah. That's just a part of being a DJ. You just have to just deal with it. It just is what it is. But if you can get up to 90% of people liking the music that you're playing, that is a humongous win. So when you're playing music, be paying attention to how the crowd is reacting. If they're not reacting to a song, that's a no-go. That means they might not like that particular genre. They might not like that particular year. They might not like that particular artist. So that actually brings me to tip number 5, which kind of goes along with tip number 4, which is going to be trial and error. As a DJ, that's all we're literally doing is playing songs and seeing if people like them. And then obviously as you grow and have more experience doing more events, you'll immediately be able to see a crowd and be like, okay, this reminds me of a different crowd. This is most likely, this is my best guess of what this crowd is going to like. And then you're gonna play it, that's the trial. You might error. If it's an error, like I said, you can go to a different artist, you can go to a different year, you can switch genres, but all of this is just going to literally be trial and error. Once you do hit on a song that people like, mentally take note and then be like, okay, what are the next 5 or 10 songs that I can play that are similar to this? Or even if you wanna switch genres at some point, is you're gonna have to just pretty much start the process over again. Based on that genre and based on what song someone likes, you're just gonna have to be like, okay, or what song the crowd likes, you're gonna have to say, okay, what other songs are they gonna like based on this song? So again, compatibility and then trial and error. That is going to be huge for all of us DJs. And then trying to just figure out what is the masses going to like? What songs are the masses going to like? With that said, that's all I got for this video. I'll catch y'all. I did my peace sign too early. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
don't even know her, but she acting like she knew me. So I took it to the spot and let it splash in the jacuzzi. When she took it off, my jaw dropped from the booty like Shakira, how she move it in the face could be in movies. Yeah, she a superstar, she a superstar.